in the animal kingdom, it's always the males who are like the most flamboyant, etc. Like they are the most like dressed up and trying to like persuade the female and giving them a chance by being the most beautifully feathered little bird out there. Why are straight guys not doing that? Why are women bullied into wearing makeup? Why aren't the guys being bullied into wearing makeup? They are the ones who need to like show off their features. What I really find difficult is like when people ask me if it's gay to be attracted to a trans woman as a man. I feel like first of all, like it shouldn't matter if something is gay or not. I always think it's like so difficult because like obviously trans women are women, so it shouldn't be gay. But I think like there could be the argument being made that if you're a guy, if you're ever being attracted to someone who has a, would that kind of make you gay? But then, like, if a trans woman has, like, medically transitioned and had, like, bottom surgery, it's no longer gay. I don't really know how to, like, go about it because I'm pansexual. I'm not, like, attracted to, like, yeah, and like trans women are so much different from like cis men, and they are pretty like close to your average woman if you are like looking at behavior, expression, etc. So like obviously if you're attracted to women, then like being attracted to trans women just makes logical sense. Yeah, it's not the same as guy dick. True. By the way, trans girls, if a man ever says to you unprompted that he's bi, especially if right after mentioning you're trans, that's an insanely huge red flag. Yeah, because then they don't view you as a woman. It's the same with like people being like, oh, that's the best of both worlds. It's like, oh, it's a woman with boobs, but they also have, it's the best of both worlds. It's like, that's such a huge red flag. It's so gross. It's insane that there are like people out there, that there are guys out there who are like literally like worrying if someone is, you know, a trans woman or a cis woman. I've seen like Reddit stories of people being like, oh, I'm in love with this trans girl, but she isn't hiding her bulge and it makes me feel insecure because like, what if other people see it and then they think that I'm gay? It's like, why are you overthinking it so much? Why do you have like this weird like internalized homophobia where you're like so scared of how others perceive you? And like I know where it comes from. I know that it comes from like the bullying, etc. But like you need to work on that. You shouldn't prevent yourself from dating someone that you fell in love with because of, I don't know, their genitalia or chromosomes or reproductive organs, etc. For sexual attraction, we're mostly attracted to their phenotype and appearance rather than their chromosomes. Oh yeah, like 100%. I feel like there's like some argument to be made if you're a guy like being attracted to a trans woman, you're like wondering if you being attracted to that genitalia makes you gay. But like there are also like so many guys out there who like getting and being by a woman is not gay. I feel like people just like worry about being gay or something like way too much. I think the problem with these arguments is inevitably that people are trying to make some sense of the categories imposed by patriarchy, treating them as facts to navigate rather than ideological impositions that must be analyzed as a system of oppression rather than like a neutral fact. Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like people just like worry about this like category way too much. Love is love, you know? People should be able to love, obviously, those who can consent to it. But like it shouldn't matter if a man is attracted to another man or a woman is attracted to someone who is non-binary. It shouldn't matter what is like a level of gay. It's also like, I do not believe that there are that many people who are 100% straight. I feel like most people are more like just like fluctuating between like being attracted to I don't know, certain characteristics that they associate with masculinity and femininity. Remember in my conservative phase, I watched a stupid TED talk about an anti-con guy. It was like a men start out liking normal stuff, but eventually you get to the man on man stuff when you have gotten bored of the vanilla stuff. Yeah, it's the same type of people who are like, well, you're only gay because you were abused by a man. Or like the people that push the AGP narrative. Oh yeah, you're just sexualizing yourself because you want to get the attention of other men. I just want to be a woman so I can be used as, I don't know, slave. That's just not what being a woman is about. But it's kind of wild that you think that like womanhood and being the property of man go like hand in hand. That's how it happens. You've gone through all the straight and the need to watch the gay stuff. You have consumed all the straight there is. You can only watch that much straight stuff before moving on to the next level, which is the gay stuff, right? If guy not gay, why put fun button in that spot? Real. God wants you to have the gay sex. You guys didn't start with the gay stuff. It's so funny when people push like this AGP stuff onto me because like I literally didn't consume anything sure because it made me like madly uncomfortable because I was so like rejecting my characteristics. Everybody has their 29 days of straight sex. If this is used up, oh boy, it's gay from that forward. Yeah, it's just like kind of interesting to me because like then incels would all be gay. Oh wait, they are kind of all attracted to their fellow men and are simping for the muscle daddies. Maybe they know more than I do. Number of straight guys I've pulled a strap out for. Ayo, you know, getting by a woman isn't gay. If someone bullies you for getting by a woman, they are just like missing out. That someone vaping after toilet is gay. Ew. What the Also, hygiene. If you're a man and you're like into skincare, you're gay. I guess not wanting my face to turn into an itchy ransom after a shower is gay. Oh yeah. Honestly, the fact that you shower, it's already pretty gay. Why is all hygiene products for men the most boring smells of all time? Because smelling good is for the gays. That is how the straights are being separated. How the straight women can, you know, see if a man is gay or straight and a potential partner for intercourse. And it's so funny because like in the animal kingdom, it's always the males who are like the most flamboyant, etc. Like they are the most like dressed up and trying to like persuade the female and giving them a chance by being the most beautifully feathered little bird out there. Why are straight guys not doing that? Why are the straight guys not like dressing up and, you know, putting on the nail polish and wearing like makeup that like highlights their eyes and features? Like honestly, why are women bullied into wearing makeup? Why aren't the guys being bullied into wearing makeup? They are the ones who need to like show off their features, their hips and muscles and beard. Why aren't they the ones who are forced to dress up for women? If you want to date women, why are you not putting in the effort to be the prettiest bird out there? When I swapped to flowery soaps and stuff, instantly all my bed stuff smells like it now. It's the best. Smelling nice is actually like a really good thing. Honestly, I can recommend it. Real men are peacocks. Exactly. You just gotta dress up. You just gotta shower. You just smell nice. Don't get the pheromone infused alpha male tactical soap. Just get something that smells nice. I don't know, lemongrass, aloe. My wife was floored when I swapped to a good smelling shampoo because she commented on how good it smelled. Honestly, like if your hair smells nice, if you smell nice, it's such a good bonus. It makes things so much easier. But no, that's gay. It's gay to want to appeal to women. You have to appeal to the alpha men, go to the gym and just get ripped, even though most women don't want that. Honestly, most women are not attracted to like the 6-packs, the 8-packs, the huge muscles, the huge biceps. That is what men, these incels, are attracted to. But this isn't what like women are attracted to. Did you see the Twitter poll? The guy posted the soft before and the buff after. Men preferred buff, women preferred soft. Yeah, and they were like, well, why are women lying? It's like women aren't lying. You just don't listen. If you're like a gym bro, if you're a gym dude, we can tell. All women can tell. You're going to be so like self-absorbed in your body. You're not even going to care for your girl. Don't love gym bro bodies, but my boyfriend is a firefighter and he can princess carry me. And oh my god, that's so hot. Real. There needs to be like a balance, obviously, if you have like a decent healthy physique, but also honestly the dad bod, the bear, the cuddle size, like that is so much better. That is so nice. You don't need a dude who can't even stretch. like, I don't know, his shoulder blade because the muscles. It's the strength that's attractive, not the cut muscles. Yeah, exactly. Being strong is nice and all, but like having someone with like huge muscles, it just doesn't look good. The bodybuilder type of appearance is just not that attractive. I think incels would be able to no longer be incels if they were just listening to women, but I guess listening to women is gay, so instead they're just like spending money on I don't know, Andrew Tate's college that teaches you how to become like a trafficker. Did you talk about Trump making the Canadian conservatives lose? I heard about it, yeah. I'm kind of sad that like people weren't really voting for the leftist party. I guess a lot of leftists were just like betting on the liberals winning. The right is so far right that people on the left rather vote for the center instead of pushing further to the left, and it's just making things more normalized, and it kind of sucks. America as a whole is slowly dying. I feel like the world is just like falling apart. Like the world is just like trying to reset itself. They're drifting so much more to the right. Like if you go back a couple of 100 years, like things that were considered right-wing are now like leftists. We're just sadly on a far-right swing at the moment. I'm just like curious how this will ever recover. US is effectively a two-party system though, so they don't really have a choice than to vote for the Dems. I feel like after things get like really bad, I would assume they're going to have like a revolution and they're going to like attack the two-party system, because having a two-party system is like such a bad thing. But like if you vote independent or something, it feels like a waste because not enough people are like banding together. US constitution needs a rewrite, yeah, but not in the way that Trump is trying to do. No! We have perished. You might hit that partner before TwitchCon. I don't believe that. I would have to be accepted with the first try in order to make this happen. I don't believe I'm going to get partner, but like I appreciate everybody who's like lurking and helping me out, because I do want to reach partner and I do need like all the help that I can get. But I'm currently if I look at my analytics, if I look at my stats, my current average has now changed to 70. It is at 70 out of 75. I don't know, maybe we can make it happen, but like if I look at my past streams, you know, yesterday was one of the only ones where I had 75 viewers. Let's land our power over to Nyara. I mean, you're already helping so much. You're already doing so much by supporting me and like watching my content. We just need to like keep pushing a little bit more. Like obviously, you know, reaching partners, it's been a goal for me for a while now, but like my goal is not to have like the 75 viewers. My goal is more to have like 100 viewers on average, you know? Just a nice little milestone. It's a really big milestone. It's a really big milestone. I want to keep pushing, you know. I've been doing a decent job these past couple of months. You know, me moving away from TikTok was actually like such a good move. We reached 12,000 subscribers. I still haven't finished editing the 10,000 sub special, but like if I look at my analytics, like I've been doing a decent job, considering that I've been like uploading more or less consistently for a couple of months now. Like it's actually been kind of popping off, not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people are kind of turned off, obviously, by the fact that I'm a VTuber, but also other people are kind of drawn to the fact that I'm a VTuber who is doing leftist stuff instead of being like a right-wing drifter or someone who is like apolitical and a centrist and someone who sees both sides. You're not only my favorite streamer and content creator by far, but you're also the only streamer I've been able to watch the full streams of. It means so much to me. The fact that people stick around for such a long time and hang out with me, that's wild. Can't anywhere near enough leftists on YouTube. Real. And I hope that there's going to be like a shift. I feel like I want to do more like just chatting type streams. Also, I guess like hanging out and playing balloons is maybe a little bit more enjoyable as always, like Valorant. Considering buying the non-binary and Ace shirt and a hoodie soon. The hoodies are extremely comfy. Not gonna lie, the hoodies are so comfy. They're expensive for sure. And obviously for me, like custom fee was like expensive. But like, These hoodies, they are so comfy. It might also be easier for me to come out to my family if they see me wear your merch. They're very supportive, but I have a bit of anxiety about telling them out of the blue. If they know the flag, it might be like a good conversation starter, right? I'm just going to keep pushing, and if we are going to reach partner in the next couple of months, that's like amazing. But like my goal is not to just like stop there. I just want to like scale things up and I don't know, upload more videos, talk about more topics, educate myself on more stuff so I have more things to talk about, collab with more creators that are also trans to have like a separate viewpoint, and you know, just provide a community for people like me.